Hello and good morning. Sorry for my I know I'm still in my online class. I'm currently taking a break, but YouTube goes first. Okay, so today we're going to talk about turning vertex forms to their quadratic functions. If you recall, you were turning quadratic functions into its vertex form by using two different methods a while ago, like a few videos ago. Now we're going to do it the other way around. So we're going to turn a vertex form into a quadratic function or a quadratic equation. So to do that, let's first remember what a standard form of a quadratic equation is, a function is. So a standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. Yeah, so that's the standard form of that. So we're going to turn this thing into something like this. Well, I just wanted to write it so you'll know what it looks like in the end, what it should look like in the end. So we're going to do the first step. The first step is, you see here, you have a square of binomial right here. Then x minus h squared. This, all you need to do is to FOIL this as such. If you look, you just need to FOIL x minus h. Wait, let's actually get the value of h. I forgot to write the value of h, so now they're h, okay. So I have to FOIL the parentheses. When we talk about square of binomial, it actually just looks like this. This is a square of binomial expanded into two binomials. See, two, hence two binomials. Then just put the plus 4 over here on the other side. After that, again, FOIL. What do we mean by FOIL? FOIL. First term, outer term, inner term, and last term. So first terms, x times x is x squared. First terms are x and x. Then outer terms, which is x and negative 2. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. Then inner terms, negative 2, then x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Then negative 2 times negative 2, you get positive 4. So this is your simplified fraction. This is your simplified square of binomial. Then write the plus 4 right here. And there we go. Now, just combine like terms. Combine like terms, you get y is equal to x squared, because x squared is single. Combine the like terms of x's, you get negative 2x plus negative 2x, you get negative 4x. Then you have plus 4, then plus 4, because these are both constants, you get plus 8. And this is the quadratic function of this vertex form. So if you want to check, you can just use the other formulas that I have discussed a while ago, and that should revert back to this. So yeah, that's actually it. Now for next example. Okay, so the next example is, what if there is a number outside the parentheses, or what if the value of a is not 1. So to do that, it will actually be the same. 3, then expand this, you get x minus 3, then x minus 3, then the plus 2. So your first step pretty much is just to expand the binomial, to expand the square of the binomial and make it look like this. Now, what if there is a number right here? So, like in the previous example, we just FOILed this, right? But what if there is a number? So, if there's a number here, you have to distribute this number right here to the first parentheses. So, what do I mean by distribute? I'll show you. You distribute 3 to x minus 3 here, to the first parentheses, to this parentheses. Now what do you do about that? You just times 3 to the terms inside the parentheses. So 3 times x and 3 times negative 3. So just like factor, just put that there, then put the 3 here, so just times them. So it will look like 3x. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. Put the parentheses. Then just copy the x minus 3. Then also copy the plus 2. Now that there's only two parentheses, now you have to FOIL. Again, FOIL. First, outer, inner, last. So again, what I did here is I distributed the 3 inside the first parentheses, not the second, the first. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you put it in the first or second because they're both the same. But just to remember so that you get used to the rules, you always have, if there's a number beside the parentheses, you distribute it to the parentheses, unless of course you're simplifying things or something like that. But in this case, you have to distribute the 3 to, where are you going? You distribute the 3 to the first parentheses. Oh, row, stay. Okay. So, after you have distributed, you get two parentheses, then you FOIL. So 3x, so you FOIL first terms, 3x, then x. 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times negative 3x is negative 9x. Negative 9 times x is negative 9x. Negative 9 times negative 3 is negative, where is it? Positive 9, 12, 7, 27. Okay. So again, just first terms, 3x and x. Outer terms, 3x and negative 3. Inner terms, negative 9 and x. And last terms, it was negative 9 times negative 3. Then this is what it is. Then copy the lonely plus 2 right there. There we go. Now, again, combine like terms. You'll get 3x squared only because there is no other x squared in the equation. Then because there's 2x, you combine the two x's. You get negative 9 plus negative 9. It will become positive 18 x. Then combine the two like constants. They're like terms because they don't have an x or an x squared. They're just numbers. So 27 and 2, you'll get 29. And here's your answer right here. Okay, so next example. So for our last example, what if our value of h what if there is a fraction? So in this case, we just again expand the two fractions, expand the two parentheses, get x minus 3 halves, then x minus 3 halves, then copy the 6, minus 6. So yes, so now what you're going to do is to again FOIL. Just FOIL. That's what it is. Just FOIL. First terms and outer terms. First terms, let's write FOIL here again, because I keep erasing it for some weird ass reason. FOIL. Then go again. First terms, x times x is x squared. Outer terms, x times negative 3 squared, 3 squared. Negative 3 over 2 is negative 3 over 2x. Then the inner terms, negative 3 over 2 times x is again negative 3 over 2x. Then negative 3 times negative 3, negative 3 squared times negative 3 squared. Negative 3 over 2 times negative 3 over 2 is just multiply the numerators and the denominators with each other. You get positive 9 over 4. Why did it become 9 over 4? Because 3 times 3 is 9, 2 times 2 is 4. Now, copy the plus 6. And then again, just combine the like terms. Like terms, like constants, like the like x things and without the x. Again, just combine like terms. You have the lonely x squared because x squared is just alone. There's no other x squared in the equation. Then you have two x's. What happens if there are fractions? So you just apply what you have learned in adding and subtracting similar fractions. In this case, here you have negative 3 over 2 minus 3 over 2. You just negative 3 minus negative 3 is, just don't mind that. 3 minus 3 is 0. So you get a 0 because wait, no, actually I forgot. These are both negatives pala, so you have to add them. If they're both if they have similar signs, you just add them together. So -3 plus -3 is -9. Then because they're similar fractions, you just copy the denominator, you get 9/2. But if you can simplify the fraction, again, if you can simplify the fraction, simplify it. 9 divided by 2 is... No, wait, no, you can't actually simplify that fraction. Okay. 9/2 is can't be simplified, so this is your value of x. Then, oops, let's put that there. Then combine the constants. These are like terms, okay? These are like terms because they don't have an x, then they don't have an x squared or an x3 or an x something or a c, or they don't have a letter. They're just numbers, so they're like terms. To add them. So again, let's remember. Wait, let's actually I'll tell that later. So just combine like terms. Make that a fraction, the 6, because you can't add just numbers and fractions. So then define the LCD of them. Oops. Find the LCD, you get 4. Why is it 4? Because this is a 1, so that's automatically what's the highest number. That will be their LCD. So then again, 4 divided by 4 is 1, times 9 is 9. Copy the sign, plus 4 divided by 4 is 4 divided by 1 is 4, times 6 is 20. Wait, 4 times 6 is 6, 12, 18, 24. 24, you get 9 plus 24, you get 23, 33, 33/4. Yeah. And that will be your constant 33/4. And that's the answer right there. Again, so to remember some of the tips in fraction, if you can simplify the fraction, simplify the fraction. So that's always the rules in fractions anyways. If you simplify the fraction, you simplify the fraction. Then what was I supposed to say a while ago? In here, always remember in combining like terms. What do I mean by combining? So that always means plus, okay? So it always means plus. Even though this is a minus, even though this is a minus, it still means combined. So it still means that you are going to add them, no matter what their sign is. So that's all you have to remember, and that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.